Alright, hello and welcome to another Stratocaster review. Today we've got the Fender Player Strat made in Mexico. I guess this is maybe a 2019 model, not too sure. It says Fender 75th or something to do with 75th anniversary on the back of the headstock there. First impressions of the guitar, pretty good. I recently had a American Professional Strat, which I didn't really get on with, mainly due to the neck profile. I'd much prefer the neck profile on the Player Series Strats. Obviously, it seems like with all of them, I've had a couple, you get fret sprout. I don't even know if it's fret sprout, because that's sort of giving them a pass on poor workmanship. I think it's just that the fret ends seem to always have a bit of sharpness to them. They're just not fully finished. It just needs a bit of light sanding, I think, to get them down to be nice and smooth. The fretwork, though, on the actual guitar itself is really well done. Can't really complain about it at all. I've got the action set pretty low at the moment, and there's almost no buzz at all, so I'm very happy about that. I will probably eventually get down to just sanding the sides of the fretboard a little bit to smooth it off. I have still got the tags on because I like to make sure I'm going to keep the guitar before I remove that stuff, but that will probably come off pretty soon. Another thing with the Player Series, I don't know about the higher end Strats. If you put the action down to a reasonable level, the saddle screws, they stick out and they're kind of sharp. It's a little bit annoying. I know that you can buy shorter ones, so I will look into that. All the electronics seem fine. It does hum cancel in the in-between positions. I don't use those that much though, so I kind of don't like it that it's silent in those positions and not in the others, because I'm mostly using the others anyway. Doesn't really matter. One weird thing you probably can't see on this footage, the pickguard shade of white is the same as the middle pickup cover, but then the outer two pickups are a slightly lighter shade of white. Who knows? It's barely noticeable, but it's just something I noticed. Kind of odd. Happy with the bridge mass. It seems nice and solid. Really good neck join. Paint is well done. Back of the neck, nice and smooth, not too much lacquer. The fretboard, a little bit grippy on these maple ones with all the lacquer on there. I've sanded that lightly in the past on other Strats. It seems to help that out. Tuners are rock solid on this. You know, the neck's nice and straight. Obviously, you wouldn't want it to be warped out of the box. You don't get a gig bag anymore with these, unfortunately. Oddly enough, I did have a HSH Player Strat not that long ago that did include a gig bag, so I don't know what the deal is there. Pickups, pretty happy with them. I think that the bridge pickup is voiced higher output than the other two. I don't like that so much. I tend to prefer a lower output bridge pickup. Usually it just ends up a bit fatter overall, whereas this one's a little bit piercing, but that is a common thing with Strats. It is connected to the second tone pot there, so you can roll off the highs that way though, so that's nice. But yeah, overall, quite happy with this. I definitely prefer it to the American Professional Strats, even though those are about twice the price. I think it's mainly due to the neck profile. Obviously, they do feel a little bit higher quality, but there's not a great deal in it, to be honest. Compared to Classic Vibes, the necks seem to be finished worse, but overall, the guitar's heavier, the woods feel a little bit more higher quality. It does feel like a better instrument than a Classic Vibe, but not by much.